Battlefield 6 has been officially revealed and it's literally flooding the whole shooter genre right now. Information as well as gameplay videos are all over YouTube. The hype is f***ing real. Veterans, journalists and even creators from different franchises are praising it. DICE is on a very good way of redeeming their reputation. Now, with all that positive feedback, one question remains within the community though. Is Battlefield back? Let's have a closer look. My name is Abject and welcome to a new video. The golden age of Battlefield is mostly referred to the Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 times, back when gaming was, well, overall in a better state than today. Finished games with lots of quality content. With the trailer and the gameplay footage of Battlefield 6, we can say for sure that quality was definitely one of their goals. The details, sound design, overall gameplay mechanics are pretty much on point. As someone who gives hard but fair critics, I gotta admit, DICE persuaded me. I have some hope again. Finally, a decent Battlefield to play again after 7 years. So they are prioritizing many positive elements from back in the day. But technically speaking, Battlefield is not back. I mean, what do you out there understand by saying Battlefield is back? If you're referring to the feeling of immersion, unfortunately it probably won't stay for too long. In every corner of their trailers, there's a notification that Battlefield 6 includes optional in-game purchases, which definitely refers to skins. Some of them have been presented and can be used if you pre-ordered the game or buy a special edition. What they haven't shown yet is who we are playing as in the multiplayer. There's been leaked footage about operators, basically the same system of COD since MW 2019. This means that after some time after launch, the Battlefield will definitely look more diverse than uniformal. I'm sorry guys, it's 2025 and we gotta live with this system now. Let's just hope the skins will remain authentic and the characters will be something similar to those from Battlefield 5. So our conclusion is that Battlefield 6 won't feel the same after a couple of seasons. Something that also hasn't remained the same is the overall size of the maps. I know they went back to 64 players in maximum, but looking at those 9 maps we got, they don't look that big, right? Or is it just me? Most of them can be compared with Arras, Verdun and Devastation. I think DICE did this on purpose. Not to generate more maps, you know, if you make them smaller, you got more resources and time to make more of them, no, but rather to attract the COD community. They are making the maps smaller, putting more obstacles on them, and making the movement more dynamic in favor of the infantry, in favor of the pushing aggressive players, basically in favor of the COD players. So Battlefield 6 will for sure play more hectic than Battlefield 3 or 4. However, I still can't say if it's bad or not. The maps might be smaller but are therefore more detailed and have lots of destruction to flatten the terrain. Guess we'll find out how everything symphonizes in the beta. At least one good thing, in my opinion, that's different compared to the Battlefield 3 and 4 times are the seasons. The fact that everyone gets every content drop for free is still dominant over the DLCs. This can't be denied. But seasons always come with a battle pass, which hopefully, as I said, won't destroy the authenticity of the game. Now if you think Battlefield is back, referring to the state of the multiplayer, that they overall have learned from their mistakes of releasing the game too early, that they keep cooking until it looks solid and overall finished like back in the day, I wouldn't be so certain. The multiplayer looks very good, don't get me wrong, but apparently there is some content still missing which hopefully will be delivered at launch. If you ask me, I'm more worried about the other game modes. The campaign is rumored to be very short and probably unfinished due to some complications during the development. Some say it's 2 years behind schedule. The Battle Royale hasn't been also shown yet, maybe because it might be playable after launch coming with a season. So the same with Firestorm back in Battlefield 5, which was released in Season 3. And Portal 2.0 might need some time too. How do I know? I don't. Everything we've seen besides the footage from the multiplayer is still literally Schrödinger's Battlefield. We'll see if they learn from their mistake when they release Battlefield 6. Just like everyone else, I hope they did learn. Cause DICE is listening to the community and has also shown that they don't just listen, but also act, combining old formulas with their innovations. For example, adding a class-locked weapons playlist as many veterans demanded in the last couple of months. In terms of accepting community feedback and taking us more serious, it's safe to say they are on their way to gain our trust again. But you can't expect them to adopt everything from the past golden age. You have to accept the fact that the old times are over and be more tolerant. Nostalgia is always clouding our memories and make us forget about the problems in the past. I'm sure your favorite game you're actively playing right now, or the last game you played, also had some things that made you throw the controller towards the wall and yell the N-word. Be thankful that you were able to experience this time, and now be happy to, hopefully, experience another great title. Battlefield might not be back, but maybe it's on the way to become something far greater. Now one final question remains though. Should you pre-order Battlefield 6? You want my personal advice? Don't. Where's the point of playing the game a week earlier and getting your ass f***ed by unemployed maniacs, content creators and Germans grinding the game day and night? Spending 30 or 40% more for a handful of skins. Look, if you're really pleased with the game after the beta, and if you're willing to pay the price for all the content you've seen and played, nobody is gonna stop you. But keep in mind that everything else about the game where you couldn't get your hands on remains Schrödinger's Battlefield. Nobody can give you any guarantee, not even some content creators. Best is to wait until 1 week after release. That's when the final build got the day 1 patch and all the playtesters gave their reviews. And especially, it leaves a clear message to DICE that we can't be manipulated again and that we also learn from our mistakes. Most of us at least, because some people will never learn. Now that's it for today. I'm really looking forward to both beta weekends to finally get my hands on the game. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. As always, I thank you for listening and I'll see you on the battlefield.